Ladies and gentlemen, Garfield and friends.
We're ready to party!
Ready to party, we're ready.
I hope you bring lots of spaghetti.
Come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Dancing,
Fiesta!
romancing,
Siesta!
samba,
La Bamba! Ay, caramba! Disguises! Surprises! And pies of all sizes!
come on in, come to the place where fun never ends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Come on in, it's time to party with Garfield and friends. Garfield and friends.
And pay attention. There'll be a test at the end.
You know, for most people, I think a secret stream would be a stream at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning or something. For me, it's a stream that starts at like 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Why are so many people here? I thought I had the night owl audience. We have more people in the... Maybe I do have to do more morning and afternoon streams. Well, hey there, everybody. Hello. How do you do? Hello, Blue, and all that good stuff, too. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Now, to be fair, I did warn you guys that I would be doing one more stream, Double Dingus stream day, to wrap up Link to the Past. Big ups if you heard that and you're here right now. If you're like Zitrazilla C, big ups for having the S rank refresh and just coincidentally refreshing at the right time. Big ups to the dinguses out there, the dingers, the dongers, the ding-dongs, the dingateers, the Solon double_ones and expanded style individuals, peoples, and persons existing in the right here, right now, present day, present time, currently and presently, listening to the sound of my voice. And a bigger big ups going out there to the dinguses, the dingers, the dongers, the ding-dongs, the dingateers, Solon double_ones and expanded style individuals, peoples, and persons. Surely be existing in the immediate and or flung future, including but not limited to the following people whose names I will read out right now. If you want to be included in that list, and you're listening to me right now, you better start typing. Big ups to the people showing up within literally just 5 minutes of the stream booting up. Zitrazilla C, the Golden S-Rank Refresh, Makoto_Simp, Koizumi_Kaido, who I played 4 Swords with, apropos of nothing, impromptu 4 Swords last night, to unlock the Hurricane Spin. Big ups, Cresty Punky. Hi, Rennikun. Hello, Chalky Milk. It's 4:38. This is not an Australian-friendly stream. This is a anti-Juzzy stream. The Australians are going to lose their watch streak today, unfortunately. I think with my regularly scheduled time slot, it's very much a Euro and Aussie-friendly stream. Not so much today. But big ups, Rennie. Big ups Awesome Knight, big ups Sir Padgy, who I also played 4 Swords with last night. Hello, Dice Drive. I had the stream up from last night while I was working in the background. Suddenly, surprise Link to the Past. Well, I hope I didn't scare you too much. Hi, Gamer Richie. Literally at work. I hope nobody heard that. Do you work from home? Is it at a workplace? Are you at the office? They let you have Twitch up at the office? Space. Double D Dinger stream? True. I don't have a schedule. I'm afraid chat will turn Dingus into a I'm unshrimping. Hi, Eagle. I was doing 4 Swords until 3 a.m. my time. True. Now, I did say, guys, I think we should leave 4 Swords and Palace of the Four. I think we should leave that for next time. I think we should come back stronger. And they were like, no, we were told 4 Swords, Dingus. You promised 4 Swords. And I had 3 people ready and raring to go. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do 4 Swords. And we did it. We did a full run of 4 Swords within one Link to the Past stream. That's how short that game is. Literally an hour-long game. I do encourage everybody who hasn't played 4 Swords to play 4 Swords. If you want, like, stop and go, pick up and play Zelda, and you have 3 friends, you don't even have to, you can just do it with 1 friend. The dungeon layouts change depending on how many friends you have. It is absolutely a game you should play. If you don't want to spend fucking 20, 30, 40 hours in one Zelda game, boot up 4 Swords, just for the experience. Where's the 15-minute intro? It's a short stream, so the intro has to be short too, even by Dingus standards. Headphones, it was on my laptop. Alright. As long as I didn't, like, get you in trouble or anything. Okay, if you missed last night, you're like Nice Drive, you fell asleep before the Four Swords segment ended. I did beat Ganon. We did go back to Four Swords. I did get my 10 medallions, and I did get the Hurricane Spin. I can't show it off because I'm out of magic, but I promise you I did get it. Oh, there it is. You saw it for like a second. My magic meter is now fully depleted. Also, the Palace of the Four Sword has been unlocked due to us beating Ganon. So we will begin it with a refreshed mind. We will tackle this dungeon and then fuck off, and then I'll do something else later tonight. Okay, double Dingus stream day. Okay. Hi, Zeal. Zeal is home from Vietnam. Hi, Zeal. Hi, Zeal. Hi, Zeal. Hi, Zeal. I hope you made it back safely. Evidently you did, because you're telling me you're back. I hope it was fun. We caught up with your family. Zeal was in Nam. They shipped off Zeal to Nam. And now he's home. The Zeal streams will continue. We're gonna get the afternoon Zeal streams back. What's in this room normally? I can't remember. Isn't the whole room new for the... Does that hole in the wall exist in the SNES version? I thought it was just completely new. Or does this replace a room in the SNES version? I'm not sure. Oh, I got some of my leftover morning coffee here. 1 second. Hi, PG. Thanks. Actually, this palace is here precisely for heroes like you. I bet you can't get through it, but it'll take everything you got. Okay, we got some chain chomps here. It feels like Link to the Past had one chain chomp. the original adventure. I saw like one chain chomp. So we start off the GBA exclusive dungeon, of course, with like 10 chain chomps in that one hallway. So yeah, I did make it here last night, but here's why I ended the stream. We were 8 hours in, it was 4 in the morning. The first puzzle already stumped me. I still hadn't watched the daily wrap. And I promised myself I would raid Tanuki for his debut, which did go swimmingly well. And right as I ended stream, Miso raided, very tactical Miso style raid. But unlike all the other times Miso raids me when I go offline, I'm on the ending soon screen. I was actually like, no, you know, Miso, no, I can't actually force myself to stick around because I don't know how much longer Tanuki is going. So I felt it, the Miso raiders. And we went to Tanuki's house anyway. But that's pretty much what happened. I'm literally just gonna finish up for Link to the Past, do this Four Swords dungeon, and then I won't be gone until later tonight. Very fortunate things kind of lined up. It's not like I had anything else I wanted to do today. Zeal says, it's good, a little strange to be back, such a big difference in contrast, I suppose. But just like the culture, I guess. You gotta get reacclimated to how things work in America. Also time zone differences. I gotta track this guy over here. This is supposed to be like the super duper dungeon. The super duper super secret post-game, post you completing an entire other Zelda game secret dungeon. So it uses mechanics and enemy types that probably don't get used often in the rest of the game. Like, first of all, the chain chops I mentioned, like chain chops. Oh no, do I have to do it before the tiles fall? Oh, come on. We're using enemy types that don't get used often in the main game. Probably be using mechanics too, that don't get used often in the main game. Oh. How would the player know to do that? Wait. Required to exit and re-enter the room? I feel like that guy's in the way of where I should be going. Okay, no, never mind. I thought it was gonna block it. Hey, Biscuit Bun Cream. Hello, Dogsplained. One of the people I played Four Swords with last night. And before that stupid plant rears its head, real gamer dungeon. This isn't Four Swords. I know. No, actually, I didn't know. I did forget how to fight. I appreciate that this GBA exclusive dungeon is using enemies that don't appear that often in the main game. It'd been so long since I saw that guy, I forgot what item to use on him. I scrolled through some randomizer runs and seen a little bit. Yeah, this is the gamer dungeon for sure. No. What? Oh my god, this is based on bomb use. Okay. I'll figure this out. I got hit there. I feel like I have to... Okay, do that. Is there no way I... Okay, maybe I can reach it from here. Maybe? Bomb through the block? No! Maybe from here. Oh no, we can't go through those blocks. They can't really expect you to go all the way around. That doesn't make any sense. Can the boomerang reach? I don't think no, because it's gonna hit the block. It can go past the red block, but not the gray block. The conveyor belt? Oh, it's more like a patch of sand that's gray. Maybe if we do... Okay, not like that. Okay, maybe that is doable. That has to be fucking frame perfect. You kidding me? Oh my god, what are you... Miyamoto's insane! Hi, Konako. I'm in the Palace of the Four Sword. I completed the game yesterday. I beat Ganon. And then I played a little bit of Four Swords with the chat to get 4 more medallions to have 10 medallions of courage in order to unlock the Hurricane Spin, which I now have. All I have left is the Palace of the Four Sword. I just didn't want to go until like 5 in the morning last night. Or I guess this morning. So I'm doing the Palace of the Four Sword. Here we are! And it seems like I'm fighting the... Is this the Helmasaur? Yeah, I'm fighting the Helmasaur. We're gonna call him the Helmasaur because he has the mask on. Of course! You're a big guy, Helmasaur. For you? What did he mean when he said for you? Why is he a big guy? Why was he a big guy? There's so many things wrong with that movie's script. I wasn't sure if they redid GT like they did the other places. Miyamoto Strikes Again, that Doki Doki Panic guy. That looks like a Capcom puzzle, not a Miyamoto puzzle. Well... That is an interesting who really is... You know, Capcom may have programmed it, but maybe they brought in some of the original people to do the new dungeon. I'm gonna have to stream earlier to sneak one past me. At least I'm sneaking one past the Australians in the audience. Of which there are more than a couple. Suffer, little baby Helmasaurs. I shouldn't get cocky, though. We're already down to 9 hearts. So I guess they didn't want to... Oh, you do that now. I guess they didn't want to make any new bosses, and like standard Nintendo fare, boss rush. Dude, you do that in Ganon's Tower. To be fair, you do that. You do that in the main game. Oh my god. We can also use the hammer. The hitbox is kind of wonky on it, and you do get pushed back a lot. Okay, it kind of feels like you're not sure if it's working or not. The sound effect is there for like the audio feedback. It's got an eye. Let's shoot it. Also, I did some gambling while watching Daily Rap last night, so I do have my rupees back. I like, at least in the SNES game, if you hold out the sword, the hammer is made longer in the up position. Really? Oh, I didn't fix. Okay, it's not. I didn't drink Sunkiss today. I have only drank coffee. Only drunk coffee today. Use the Hurricane Spin Attack. Oh yeah. Okay, I did just use a blue potion. I could have used a Hurricane Spin Attack. Hi, Aqua. It would be extremely painful. Sword power up. It's a red sword. Hi, Claire. Okay, fair enough. Ganon's Tower had you redo the tutorial dungeon bosses. The Four Sword Dungeon has you redo the main dungeon bosses. Interesting. Should we go get more fairies, though? Does the dungeon reset if I skedaddle just for a little bit? He's running away! Hell yeah! Hi, D-Duke. I think I can felt your stream streak again. I'll sure try. Look, I didn't want to leave this hanging, right? I promised to do the GBA exclusive content, but also too, I wasn't just gonna do a stream tonight that was just gonna be this, and then not do anything else, because that would be scamming the viewers and my time. It would be scamming my own time. So I was like, you know what? I have been talking broadly about doing more daytime streams, and I don't have anything to do today, really. So let us embark upon a double dingus stream day. Oh, it's the Light World version that has the fairies. He's fleeing the scene of the crime! I murder the mommy Helmasaur and just flee. The cop's mind is going to be the GBA extra dungeon is the worst dungeon, so better off playing the S... Oh, your cope. Your cope is that the GBA dungeon is the worst dungeon. Well, it just seems to be a lot of extra puzzles, using mechanics that aren't seen often in the main game, and enemies that aren't seen often in the main game. Like, I swear those hard-shell hammer turtles completely disappear after a certain point. I forgot they were even existing. It seems like the puzzle I encountered last night that I got stuck on, relies on the silver arrows breaking the skulls mechanic. Which, no puzzle in the main game, relies on. He's not a real Latino! Not drinking Squirt or Fanta, only Sunkissed of the the audacity. Not sure if you're aware, but eating Doritos and chugging Fanta is a DSP-tism. Oh yeah, only DSP fans can drink Fanta? I was gonna say Mountain Dew. Can drink Fanta and Doritos? The chicken might actually work in a dark world now, since the chicken, took you from the tower to the pyramid? I don't think so. Nope. Fanta's a German thing? I know. No, I don't act as if I don't know the history of Fanta. Watch my progress get reset. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, good. No. You do have to pay 20 rupees every time, though. What the? Progress not pay 20 rupees to refill your fairies? Let's try this area again. Oh wait, no, it wasn't this area, right? Yeah, I didn't do this. What? Oh. Okay, a limited time to do that? Yeah, I didn't even notice the water went slower. Oh my god, no! You gotta do it perfectly! I don't think there were any puzzles in the main game that use diving either. You can do it, but nothing in the main game requires it. Next guy. Ah! It's funny because in the main game, it's only there so you're not forced to take damage from Zora. DSP wouldn't be able to play this anyway since he has no friends to play Four Swords with. He can just play with the mods. Come on, Moa. Full hearts, nice. Exactly. Hey, right, Drake. What am I doing so early? I promised I would finish the content. There's a secret, super secret post-game bonus dungeon, and I didn't do it last night because I didn't want to go until 5 in the morning. And I promised that I would raid a specific person. So I said I would do a double Dingus stream day, and so here I am. Okay, can we stop? Stop being electrified! I got stumped by the first puzzle I ran into, and I was like, okay, this might take like another 2 hours. Let's let's table this discussion for today. Damn it. Oh my god. But big ups to everybody coming in. Whether it's at fucking midnight or 1 in the afternoon, I do appreciate you coming through. Hopefully this makes whatever you're doing go by a lot more smoothly. Maybe you're doing housework. Perhaps you are at literal work. In which case, I hope you don't have me on full blast while you're in the office. You never know what I might say, you guys. Oh my god, the electricity, it's such a long cycle. You kind of just hanging out? Oh yeah, he does the bouncy thing. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember. Oh my god. Dude, no, he got me! Yeah, you on the big screen at the movie theater, Dingus? Big ups. I'm playing Ocarina on the night stream. Not tonight. I think this is the boss of one of the GBC games, and it's better there because you can hold the boomerang and the hookshot. Huge improvement. No, the fairy does revive you. I probably should have done that. Somewhere out there, the person is casting a screen in the middle of Planet Fitness, forcing everybody to watch Swollen Dingus play Zelda. Just know that. Is that you? Are you that person? One more just emailed me, said to delete the shipping of your pre-order of Splatoon Raiders. Is the game... I think the game might be doing pretty good. I think it had high rankings on Amazon. Maybe they underproduced copies because they didn't think that a lot of people would be interested in a single-player Splatoon game? Hi, old man.
Hello, Spandog. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing great, thank you for asking. This is the promised wrap-up stream for Link to the Past. Literally just so I can do the Palace of the Fourth Sword. But I'm having some difficulty with the boss re-encounters. Featuring bosses that I don't even remember fighting. Oh no, I remember fighting them, but the strategies involved in fighting them might escape me just a little bit. It was like I did this a week ago, you guys. How am I supposed to remember? Looked up nothing on Splatoon Raiders. I'm going in blind. Yeah, recycled content. It is recycled content, though. Not the first Nintendo game to do content recycling, and it won't be the last either. 9 on IG, and it's no mixtape. Just had my membership revoked. To walk me out of the premises right now, I have to disavow everything. It's okay, you can still go to, what's that other one? You can still go to LA Fitness. What do you mean all of the bosses in Zelda are unique? No, just like what I just said. The Ganon's Tower reused the tutorial dungeon bosses. This game is recycling the main dungeon bosses. Recycling bosses, and just giving them like a different color palette and stuff. Like that is a classic video game trope. Not even exclusive to just Nintendo. The classic video game boss rush. Want to know if I can see Dinger coverage of Splatoon Raiders? I'm gonna play with Anne, Dogsplane, and Ivan Zypher getting the game, so we may be able to do 4-player lobbies. No, you're a toddler, but that was a joke. Sarcasm does not carry across well in text. Can't go to LA Fitness anymore? Not since the Dogsplained incident. What did you mean by that? Got me up in VR? This was not the room I was in. Didn't even know Splatoon Raiders lets you team up with randoms or not. So, for Splatoon Raiders, there's no restriction on teaming up with your friends. You can team up with items, You can team up with randoms, but it's not. There are restrictions versus teaming up with your friends. You can only do it every so often, so that you're not completely reliant on randoms. Try to exhaust you of your HP before you even get to the fucking boss. Alright, that was clean. Hey Astro, I am trying the Felt Watch streaks, but I did say that I was gonna do 2 streams, likely. I did say likely. I said, look forward to it, expect it. Because I didn't want to leave this dungeon incomplete. But as you saw, I also wanted to check out Tanaki for his debut. He's got a good model. He also got the massive Miso raid by proxy. I didn't want to have to resort to that, but, marginally less headaches, making this a menu fight. That's true, he wasn't wearing any pants, but he also said some of the props this character was supposed to have are not yet finished. Can we kick Anne out and add me in Raiders? Well, you have to take that up with Anne. Anne is only picking it up because I'm picking it up. And I specifically asked Anne if he could get it. And Anne was like, okay, Dingus, I'll get that, even though I had my own plans for spooky summer. Anne does that and says that. And the typical yes man. Yeah, we love him for it. Goober! Okay. Okay. You think that's enough goober balls? Right there? Oh, come on! More resilient than the Helmasaur. Fairy. Hey, Chowder. Odds that Phil will leave his house to go buy Pokemon cards? He'll do it to felt the trolls. Alright, we got him. Welcome in, Chowder. It's the green sword! It used to be he wasn't gonna go get cards, because that would be giving the trolls a W. But now he will go get the cards to felt the trolls. It all makes sense in my head. I think this is the room I got stuck on before. Phil's not a hypocrite, he just changed his mind with the acquisition of new knowledge. So now he will go to Shane's store. And Shane's store is gonna cuck. It'll be a cuck concession. Shane will kneel to the king because he will appreciate the business of a popular YouTuber coming into his establishment. I was gonna buy the game and play with Dingus, but Dingus sent me a missive in the mail, and the missive told me I was completely banned due to unforeseen circumstances. I still don't know what circumstances they mentioned to this day. Well, I don't know what it could be either. I didn't send no memo to you, buddy. Can't go out and get his wife ice cream, but Pokemon cards, we sure as shit doing that. True. No, I'm not gonna get my wife ice cream, because she doesn't know how to play Planet Coaster. Tevin will be at TCG store to Philipper. Oh, like how like TCG stores have like meet and greets and shit. Meet Almighty Tevin in person at Shane's store on this and this date at this and this time, and Phil just conveniently happens to go to Shane's store when that meet and greet happens. It's an Egg Gang meetup. No, I'm not getting my wife ice cream. She's fat enough already. There has to be like an invisible path or something. I don't think there's an invisible path. When I got to this puzzle, I was like, okay, guys, let's come back to this. Ice Rod? Really? Nah, it just hits him. I could toss something. Wait a minute. Wait, no. Okay. Not a bomb. I can pick these up, right? Oh my god, it's this, isn't it? Damn it! don't give me that. I was thinking, I did put on my thinking cap for that. The Cane of Samaria was pretty underused in the main game. There were no puzzles that required you to toss it. You can hookshot to the Samaria blocks? You know, maybe we should try that out. Actually, no. But it is hit. Wait, it's kind of hitting the wall. Wait a minute. Okay, maybe I tossed it a bit incorrectly. You still might be right. Let's toss it like that. No, it really does just ignore it. Okay, there's something else. Invisible path this time, surely. No, that would be a smart solution. It would be in line with the previous puzzle solution. Is it really just... I can't determine if that's... Okay, no, that is a gap. Hi, JC. Didn't know you could pick those up, to be honest. Yeah, the main game doesn't require you to at all. But I figured if bombs weren't gonna work... There was like one puzzle that requires the block and a button in the main game. So I figured maybe it'd be possible to toss a Samaria block. What if it's the cloak? I would need to use my magic medicine right now to figure that out. Hi, Solar Man. I just ran into a wall, huh? I run into walls all the time. Welcome in. I'm kind of surprised you don't know the solution. Let me think. This is how Nintendo makes millions of dollars selling strategy guides. Maybe, okay, invisible tiles on the left and right side. No, don't say shit. I don't want you to. It's the last puzzles in the game. It's not gonna be the... No, the cape would not suddenly have those capabilities. I didn't say that you said that it would be that. Maybe I did just say that. But I always try out your ideas, because I'm a nice guy. I feel like it's connected to the torches. I did say it, but I didn't think it would work. Oh, I just tell you stuff. I don't actually think it'll work, Dingus. I just want stuff to say. These people listen to this song and totally make a sexually frustrated song out of it. Everything he says is out of sexual frustration. One big improvement Ocarina has over this game is every dungeon has its own unique theme. True! So I'm just not listening to this song for 20 hours because I'm stuck in a dungeon for as long as 20 hours. Dude, it would not be the book. Wow, how would the book be the solution? That's pure desperation. I can use bombs for the same purpose, without wasting the magic meter. Okay. There are invisible tiles. But how would I get over there? Ah! I'm out of bombs. Damn. So there are invisible tiles. If all else fails, ask Jesus. I don't know, but it'd be funny if they did just to fuck with people. No one would think to use the book. I heard there are tiles on the left and right, but not in front of me. I don't want to use my medicine just yet. Invisible switches that I have to toss? No. Okay, that would have been cool if you did it like that and then have to take out the torches that way. There's clearly something here on that tile. Only on this side? On this particular axis? Dingus DSP is fucked? He's always fucked. The door is open. Jasper is welcome to come in at any moment if he wants. I did almost say X and Y axis. I really wish you could hookshot onto these. That would make so much sense. I have a good reason to be late. It was obviously for cards. He went to the card shop. Either that or his card delivery is late. I'm pretty sure this is like the dozenth time I'm trying the block pushing thing. I really want to help. No, you're fine. Thank you for the offer. It was a pain in the butt to get those cards. It really was. Judy was waiting outside of the shop. They were having a meet and greet with Heaven at the shop. They were literally trying to fuck with me as I was leaving the shop, guys. They were trying to attack me. They were trying to get into my car and take pictures of my car. They were trying to mess with me and my family. Did Phil buy One Piece cards yet, or just for Pokemon? FDSB routinely does Jin tweets. He left early in the morning to go get his own cars. Does that mean he was driving while inebriated? What was the amount of time between Stalking Tiger demanding him to go to Shane's store to get the cards? Oh, it's so easy, you'll save so much money. All the various copes he had over not going to the store. Us deliberating over Kirby and the Amazing Mirror over whether he'll do it or not. Saru declaring that Phil would never do it because he doesn't care enough. What was the amount of time between that and him actually going to the store and getting cards? Shane's didn't open until 20 minutes ago. How am I supposed to know that? You speak as though that's what he actually did, so I'm like accepting it. There's a good reason I'm late. It's because I went to go get cards. Okay, well, I'm thinking he went to the store finally. I saw Red posting something about Walmart lines being fucked in the morning. I think that's just you conflating Red Animator Tall Tales with what Phil may or may not have did. Magic Hammer! Now, Blue Rod is optional. And would it be that? That's a defensive item. This dungeon is optional though? How would it solve? I know it's not... I don't care! I know it's not the Cade! I painted my Shy Guy mask with gold paint to make it look like it has gold cracks based. That'd be something Shy Guy would wear to Mardi Gras. The SNES dungeons would never. This is how you know. This is how you know this dungeon was created by fucking Capcom. Capcock. Shoot the spot with the square? One day I'll figure it out. This is how a 1 hour stream turns into a 4 hour stream. 4 hours of Zelda! Yes! Wanted to say 6 hours? I already have 2 of the swords, how can it be that bad? 30 minutes long on the YouTube walkthrough. Well, me doing it first time probably would have been 2 hours, and I really just didn't want to go any longer last night. In return, you get a double dingus stream day. Took you 40-ish on your first attempt. Well, we are 47 minutes into the stream, according to OBS. Oh, 50 minutes. Okay, I have 2 things to tell the time here. The Twitch uptime and the actual OBS. The OBS uptime is 50. This can be accounted for intro and running to get fairies. Could you imagine if it was the Ocarina? It really feels like it should be toss the block and then hookshot. It just feels like it should be that. The game needs yellow paint. Bird, help me! Help me! Ah! If this was Ocarina, I wouldn't be so lost. No, I'm glad that fucking bird isn't in this game. I don't need help. Okay, so that's so weird. I don't see... If there's an invisible path, and there clearly is, I don't see how I'm meant to step out of it. There's nowhere for Link to walk off. Every single... Yeah, it just all drops you. I tested it with the bombs. Yeah, the annoying fairy telling you to how to do everything. There's nowhere for Link to... Even if there was a path, and there is one on the edges, how would I get there? SNES version, I swear there was a bone bird for the Dark World. Dog's Plane was talking about that too, how, like, it seems like it would make sense, and it does make sense, and yet somehow there isn't one. Getting thoroughly mogged here. So mogged, I'm out of bombs. This can't go over that. Even if that was a solution, how would I get the top two? Okay, so there's the path extends out there. That is so weird. The hookshot can't go over. I hope it doesn't require bombs, because then I have to go out and get more. Well, the bomb shop isn't too far from the pyramid. What is this dungeon called? I want to look it up. This is a Palace of the Four Swords. It's exclusive to the GBA version of the game. So it's not one that, you know, if you're familiar with the SNES version, and only that version, it'll be one likely to felt you. What haven't I tried? Hi, Golden Cream. The mirror will just take me back to the start. If it's not the cane, it's not gonna be the shovel or this cane. Definitely not gonna be any of this. Tried the rods. It's gonna be the powder. It's not the bow and arrows or the boomerang or the hook shot. I can't pick up the block. Nothing I can reflect with the shield. Yeah, this is not one we can pick up. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. No, the medallions are screen clearers. That wouldn't be the solution here. You're mad like Jade? Jade is never mad. Jade is always blissful. Blissfully unaware. I got the book equipped. Imagine you could just casually walk over there. It was just an invisible path, you had no idea. Magic powder to turn the block into a switch that then lets me go forward. You dash really fast. I feel like if this was Minish Cap, they would have let you get away with that. Oh, wait. Let me try something. Oh my god. How would you do to do that? Oh, look, it's my uncle. Dinger, I didn't want you involved in this. I told you not to leave home. You must rescue Princess Zelda. You are the princesses. Oh, hey, like, you disguising yourself as my family members now? What were the invisible tiles for? Explain. What were they were just there to trick you. No, I think it's just bad dungeon design on fucking Capcom's part. Yes, we put an invisible path there just to fuck with the player. Now, I would say that's another example of something that isn't really used too much in the main game. I don't remember having to do a mandatory run backwards into something in order to get to another area. Do I have to knock this guy? Oh. I don't remember having to put the head back on him. Is that a new phase? Or did I literally forget that much about the game already? Also, the scene with the uncle right there, that uses the old dialogue from the SNES localization, because he tries to say that Zelda is your da-da-da-da. That was changed in the GBA version of the intro to not include that line, because the trolls tried to say that that was proof of incest between Link and Zelda, because they thought that the uncle was trying to say, Zelda is your sister! I think it was just a reference to the Star Wars? Zelda is your only hope. I think it's more like Link is the only hope for the kingdom. All the other maidens say that Link, your only hope, you're the guy. You're the one with the blood of the hero. It's an unfaithful remake. He's not trying to tell you to fuck her, he's trying to tell you to save her. I mean, he's your fat old drunken uncle. I'd believe it if he told me that. That's new to this fight. What if the cute Latina sage was also a family member? Well, even more incentive to save her. Now you know that there are areas you can maneuver around that require the hookshot normally. Invisible tiles were a red herring. GG. You know what though? You do the exact same bonk hop in Ganon's tower, so you should know that. Ganon's. Oh, there was an optional room where I was thinking, how the fuck do I get over there? Oh, that's what you do there too. That's an optional room, so I gave up on that one. I actually didn't get in that room. Bonking is mostly a randomizer trick. That's dumb as fuck, says Dogs. At least Dogs Playing can concede that that's dumb as fuck. It's smart, I guess, and it's in line with this game's dungeon. This dungeon requiring techniques you would not be required to use in the original dungeons. We're seeing a lot of enemies that we don't see a lot of in the main game. A lot of tricks we don't see employed in the main game. Go back and 100% to Ganon's Tower. Yeah, let's just go all the way up to Ganon's Tower. Just to satiate your curiosity with one room. Yes, let's go waste my time, right? Because that's what you want, right? Yeah, sure, let's go back to all the dungeons and see all the ones that I didn't 100% the maps on. Is that it? Wait, why are there Octoroks in a Dark World? They're supposed to have counterparts. What was that? That was the puzzle? What? Oh, okay, here's the real puzzle. Player learns. The player... Oh, I wanted that heart, though. The player learns. The player understands. Ooh, magic. Okay, we might have to swap. The player must find some way to get to the top left corner. Like this. Oh, it's not... There has to be a switch somewhere in here. I don't want to lift all of them, because, Oh, if it's the bottom left, I'm gonna spurg out. There it is. Oh, I may have overthought that. Okay, well now I know it's in the bottom left corner. I thought top left corner. I must be resourceful. I wanted to hit the guy, not go over to him. Okay, be careful with how I use my skulls. Okay. Oh, do we... Wait. Okay, I have to put a block there. It's one of those. Oh, okay, another room? Uneven amount of rooms between each boss rematch. The water room was like one room and then... Okay, there's the boss. The player learns. The player adapts. The player understands. The player proceeds. You did complain about that. I complain about everything in every game. I'm a streamer! It's so over, chat. Dingus admits to hating exploration and discovery. I never said that! Okay, well, we gotta make it over there. While also wishing for death because that fireball is existing. Oh, okay, we gotta go the long way. Oh my god, I'm out of mobs again. Fuck this dungeon. No, seriously. Nintendo lost their way, man. What were they thinking? We're gonna get more bombs. Because I think I do need bombs for that. Yeah, we'll do a healthy restock. He has to do multiple medicine runs! You don't sell any, do you? You do. How do you feel knowing you accidentally threw away 50 bombs in the void? It was a learning experience. I feel better knowing I experimented to solve that rather than just looking up the guide like you guys did. And it's also a smart puzzle solution, because the game, again, doesn't require you to do that for a required room at any point. Was it here, the light world, that had fairies? Okay, it's here. So rude. Why do all the trees in this world want me dead? You felt so stupid after realizing it. No, you shouldn't, because the game never requires that, and it never tells you, hey, look, you can use the Pegasus boots to cross over gaps. Bro just tells you, hey, you can use that to dash. In fact, I would go as far as to allege that when they were coming up with that, the original developers, not Capcom, when they were coming up with that, they perhaps initially did not think, you know, when you get bumped back, you kind of do cross over one line of blocks. Maybe they realized that later, and they were like, okay, let's include that for an optional room in Ganon's Tower, for the expert players. That seems more like the main intent was always just the dashing, with the side effect of bouncing back if you hit a wall and getting a funny animation. But they realized the funny animation clears one row of blocks, therefore might be useful for an optional puzzle or two. So don't feel too bad about it. Only I can feel bad about things. Dingus DM tried to insult us for using guide, but only proved that we can read, and Dingus will mindlessly do actions in an attempt to figure out a puzzle. Yes. Technically, you don't have to read to pull up a guide, you can just look up a video. I don't know if you guys pulled up a text guide or a video guide. Dingus is trying to shame us into looking up a guide, but this only proves that we have the power to watch a video because we are not blind, yeah? Hi, Woozle, you tricky little penis, you slime wiener in the grass. You started an early stream just to break my streak, didn't you? Yes, I did. I explicitly said that. I actually do. I do very much enjoy doing early streams to break watch streaks. Yes, yes, I make no reservations about this. I don't hide this. I smile as I do my early stream to break your watch streak, and I'll do it again. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts on that? Yes, I will break your 400 stream streak with a smile. Yes, actually. I deserve that. People who watch VTubers are illiterate? True. But, how you doing, Woozler? Woozler, I have defeated Ganon, and I did an impromptu session of Legend of Zelda 4 Swords to acquire the remaining medallions I needed to get 10 medallions to unlock the Hurricane Spin, and now I am doing the super duper secret bonus post-game dungeon, the Palace of the Four Sword. You just got fat off of a bread bowl full of soup based? I hope you enjoyed that. I don't think I've ever had a bread bowl. I know about him. Yeah, Woozle the Swiss Weasel. Well, it fucking worked. My streak is broken, you yellow-glanded Willy. And then, you know what? I do it with a smile. I do it without any impunity. There's no exemption from you. I don't care how long your streak is. You're getting felted. No, don't say that about Dogsplain. Dogsplain is a pillar of the community. Wait a minute. What if, instead of relying on the bomb, could you imagine? Oh my god! Don't tell me I restocked on bombs for nothing. What if I needed them for this fight? Oh my god, it's so much better than a standard Mafia fight already. Bees? This boss fight could use a healthy dose of bees! Okay, that's the real one. Can I have some more magic? No, not... Well, he never required magic, it just... I know he's weak to it. Alright, got him. Holy fucking crap, you fight Mothra? The bees do attack enemies, but I'm kind of full on bottles here. I don't want to waste a fairy, you guys. Dogsplain gave me a gift sub once. Yeah, Dogsplain is very, very good. Very good with that. He doesn't have to, but he does it anyway, despite the abuse he takes from the other chatters, like Woozle. Yeah, we're calling Woozle out for the thing he just said. Man, that guy standing there. Oh, I have all the swords now, just like in the game, Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. There's more dungeon? What do you mean? Okay, like, there's no way we solve this with Pegasus Boots. You can't call me out. I'm disabled, so calling me out makes you a bad guy. And I'll do it again. What do they say? Being retarded doesn't exempt you from being a bad person? I just look at Phil. No, Woozle's alright. You should follow Woozle if you like retro games like Zelda 2. And he was also playing Link to the Past. Woozle has big balls to do Zelda 2. I could never. I'm too scared of that game, bro. There's no block to dash into. It can't be that. It is! Oh my god! Invisible path! How would you know to do that? I can't test it out because I'm out of magic. No! I'm gonna have to test with bombs? What? Oh, was there no trick to that? Ooh, look at this super secret scary room. 70% rating makes me also disabled, and he called me out. Dongsling could be worse. He could be assessed with 2 Canadians, specifically one who showed his butthole, and the other one who was a bad setter. No, there is worse, so you'd go at Worski 4. Nope, what do we got? The 4 Swords! It's Dark Link! He's black! Oh, wait, no, it's the CPU. It's the CPU controlling the player character. He's doing what I was doing to solve that puzzle. Ah! We can jump? Wait, no, this isn't Breath of the Wild. You're not supposed to do that. Alright, that's one down. Yeah, I kind of figured there'd be 4. What are you doing? No, Hurricane Spin! I can't do that. I'm out of magic. Why can he jump? I want to jump. Where's my fucking Rock's Cave? Making me go back to 4 swords just to use my precious Rock's Cave. Your left side is weak, because everyone knows Link is a left-handed character. His left side is where he is most exposed. It's Rock's Cape and 4 Swords, but it is Rock's Feathers in the older ones, like Link's Awakening. The one with the bad stutter also has a crack addiction. At one point, was so stoned he tried to do a handstand on his chair. Also took a lighter to his nipples at one point in that stream too. He was right to do that, and it was fucking based. Easy. Easy, what do you do? Where's your bombs at? You should start using items. Start using items. Rely on items, coward. Rely on. I want to see you pull out bombs. Pull out the bow and arrow. Get me the hook shot and pull me up closer to you. Man, he's done. He was easier than the last one. Purple. Easy. No, this is a good fight. I agree. Oh, wait, no, you can't. You can only do that in the 3D games. You can't do that here. He's cheating. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Only Mario can frog splash. No, you can do that with the medallions, but you're not meant to do that whenever you want. Self-harm is the right and it's base. True. Don't let anyone tell you what you can do. You control your own fate. You control the figurative buttons that you press in your life. Why is this shield so big? Why does he have the mirror shield? All my fairies go to Purple Link. His shield is bigger than the other ones. Thank you, SCP. No one's getting their streak felted. Why not? 3 fucking hearts from the ground pound? What do you mean, sword beam? That don't look like no sword beam I'm familiar with. I got one more fairy after this. Now, I could have been using items myself, but it's more fun to do it the old-fashioned way. We're just a couple of sword boys doing a little swordsmanship. Damn, like fucking 16 hits? No! Stabbed. You can stop clip farming after the next fairy, you're working into a shoot. Oh wait, that was the last fairy! No, I thought I had one more left!
Cool.
Thank you, Krusty Punky, for the giant shy guy who is dead? I can't count! Maybe this will be the one that stops D-Scythe? I don't know, I don't know D-Scythe. That's a good question. I don't know D-Scythe's time zone. That's a good fight. I like how I mogged the blue one completely, but the purple one is where I start slipping. He has a bigger shield. I feel like I got enough hits into him. But it doesn't matter! I'm sure you can use items to make that easier on you. Like, maybe... Well, I mean, once you get to Purple Link, he's got the Mirror Shield, so I think any projectile stuff would be useless. I feel like using items would make it not a fair fight, but I am curious to see if there are any interactions. Alright, let's fucking do this! Let's fucking go, bud! Not a fair fight, he says to the frog slashing Purple Link. You're not playing fair! Mom says it's my turn to have the ground pound ability. Like, I can literally only ground pound as part of the medallion. I can't do that whenever I want. Why is he allowed to butt splash? Urple had him from the top ropes. Back out, back out! Back out from the top ropes, back out! Alright, I'll use a couple items this time. Just to see what the interactions will be. Maybe his shield is so good it'll block literally every... I'm pretty sure by the time we get to purple, you should have to rely on pure swordsmanship. Swordplay. That's cool, though. This game didn't have a Dark Link fight originally. Dark Link, Dark Samus, Dark Pit. Wow, there's a lot of Nintendo games with Dark-style characters. Just like how every game has evil pigs. I like how I trust the game so little, I legitimately thought that would be another puzzle with, like, invisible tiles. I trust the game that little. I genuinely thought that. Hey, Phoenix. 5C and Celeste, man. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's fun. Celeste, I've never played that. Okay, so, wait, no, they all have Mirror Shield. I guess I only really paid attention to the shield type when purple came in. Dark Link is button mashing! He's mashing! Yeah, understandably, they do appear to be immune to most things. If I could trick him into a bomb's explosion. Nah, he's immune. It'd be funny, but it doesn't appear... He's got mirror. He will definitely reflect any projectiles. I don't think throwing a block on him would do anything either. No, it is pure swords play. Swords play, dick stroking Phil vlogs. It's green. Giving him a high five? Wrong. There he goes. Oh, he even blocks my own dash. One more. Alright, let's mod blue again. Blue fucking sucked. Fuck that guy. Easy. Suffer. No, wait, this one could ground pound too? I killed blue before he could ground pound? I'm so cool. I thought that was exclusive to purple. What can purple do that's exclusive to him? Yeah, blue sucks. Oh, the projectiles. I guess blue can... Huh? Wait, that's not fair! That's actually not fair! From the top ropes! From the top ropes! No, explain. Capcom? Crappy-ass Capcom GBA programming with this fucking exclusive dungeon? That's actually fucking bullshit. No, I disagree, Capcom. Mog, I'm so fucking... I'm getting him now. Fuck you. Suffer. What if that broke his AI and now he's retarded because he went off screen? Is that why he's easier? What is going on? I'm on a tear, as they say. Deep fry Capcom CPUs. You know, Capcom's always had dog shit programming and level design. Remember Mega Man 2 with the fucking flashing blocks? Okay, I'm sorry. Got him. Done. I was on a tear for a minute there, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that did. Did I power the Master Sword into the Force Sword? Do I have the Force Sword now? What does that do? What does that give me? Level 1, the Dark Palace. Oh, it's the monkey! Look, the monkey with the root. Oh yeah, we had to pay the mandatory pay the monkey to access the dungeon. No way around it. Level 2. The Swamp Palace. Yeah, this segment's new. Level 3, Skull Woods. I really got stuck with this part, trying to open this part here. Hi Don. Yeah, early stream, because I ended stream last night, because I went too late, and I didn't want to end before Tanaki did. I wanted to show Tanaki some love for his debut. So I promised Double Dingus Stream Day to do the last dungeon here. Hey, J Frosty. Yeah, those little goobers are the Octorok Dark World counterparts. But we saw Octoroks in the dungeon here. Oh, boo! I don't think Ant's here. Did I even sleep? I did. I raided Tanaki, and then Tanaki raided Noah, and I fell asleep for like 3-4 hours. I think there are more Lionels in that cutscene than there are in the game. It's kind of humorous the first time you go to Dark World. You don't even realize it, but Ganon's tower was there the entire time. Oh, look at the little bomb, Cyclops dudes. The Helmosaur Gang. We're gonna shout out the bosses. Big ups. Guys, if you like Australians and shooter games and Uma Musume, you might enjoy the comedy stylings of Don Quora. I had to give that guy little electric jellyfish just to make that fight more annoying. In contrast, Mopula's fight was easier because I didn't have to worry about the conveyor belts or the fucking spike. I fucking hated Mopula's fight. Blind was a good fight. I enjoyed Blind, and adding a little bit more, like having to hit the head back onto the body for the rematch. Oh, that was good. Cold Stare. This is the one I did without depths, right? Yeah, he was okay. This guy got me. Vitreous. 3 depths to this dude. Don't worry, all of my viewers are hate watchers. I think that's the same for me too. Trinex, this is a twin Rova. Prototype twin Rova. An Aghanim. I like how Trinex was flexing. Trinex flexing, showing us a second form. He killed himself. Forced himself into a second phase. And there's Ganon. Ganon's also flexing. Showing us the trident. Vitreous is my favorite because they stuck him in the Space Invaders remake. If you drop from the M from his name, it sounds like agony. Quest log. Times. Bow and arrow, 8 minutes and 39 seconds. Boomerang, 9 minutes and 17 seconds. Hook shot, 9 minutes. Is this hours? It can't be hours, right? Bomb, 3 minutes and 91 seconds. It's not times? Oh, how many times I've used it? No, I thought this was a speedrun. I thought it was a speedrunner. Here's how long you took to get each item. Four digits is kind of amusing. You really could use an item that much if you wanted to, and the game would record it. Gosh, it's just a... It says times! Why would I not associate that with literal time and not the amount of times that I've used the item? I fast traveled 96 times, and not all of those times did the bird actually come for me. Times used? It doesn't say used! It says time! It says times, as in the time you took to get each item. My cope is that it's a very speedrunner-friendly game. So obviously having an in-game thing that tells you the in-game time you took to get each item makes it... Don't grab me! They have sprite restrictions! The quest log is unique to defeating the 4 swords. I see. I really enjoyed running, I'll tell you that. Zora's flippers. I really enjoyed swimming. Sword 99999999999. I saved 51 times. I guess if you use emulator saves, you can trick the game into having that be 0000. 149 fairies. Rupees found 9,999. 5,511 enemies slain. Playtime 38 hours. Okay, it's under 40. It's under 40. Give me a ranking. Yup, I'm thinking that's an S rank. 0 rupee run next. Is that an actual category? Can you do 0 rupee runs? It is? The only thing that's left that I'm curious about is the bee, the golden bee. But there it is, look. Look. I have it all. I have my 10 medallions. I have the hurricane spin. I have the palace unlocked. I have a question mark. The riddles, I think that's signifying the riddles. You can now do the hurricane spin in 4 swords? What? What? We got the hurricane spin in both games and the sword beam in 4 swords. Oh, you're just brought back and the game pretends like you didn't do any of that. It's time to boot it up to try it out. Okay, the last thing itching at my curiosity. The last thing making me scratch my chin. What about the golden bee? What you would expect, an upside-down map or something? No, I didn't expect that, because I know that's the hook. That's the sales pitch for the sequel to this, Link Between Worlds. Let it be, let it be. No, as long as I'm here. Let's satiate my curiosity. Let's check it out. Hey, lousy director. Link to the Australia. No, this is an anti-Australian stream. Unless they're just getting up for work. Oi, mate! I'm going up for a shift in the mines, is it? No! Why is he like this? Pissing in the miner's coffee to remind them? Remind them of what? I can't just give away a rare bee like this. Steal it? I think I tried this already. No, it doesn't count. I've been in Link Between Worlds and I loved it. Might try to 100% it. He will sell them, but you have to get the golden bee first and show it to him. Golden... Where would I go for the golden bee? I don't remember anyone telling me about it. How would the player know to do that? Okay, well, where do bees spawn from? Bushes? Maybe if you run in the trees. Since you looked it up, you're not gonna say anything. I don't like the L. Why are you LOLing? Why are you LOLing? Why are you laughing? A tree in Zora's domain. How would anyone know to do that? It's fucking Woozle. He might be pulling my leg. The Zoras are fish people. They're not people. Just as Lovecraft intended. Would the DSP ask for a very small, one-time 100 rupee donation? Come back when you're a little, richer. So we can open some fucking card packs. Literally just called the people. Well, look, again, it's me talking. You didn't realize that when I said that, I meant to have people in quotations. Only 100? You realize that's only enough for one card pack. Like, we're gonna need a little bit more to open another card pack, right? I can't just do one card pack. That's not worth one video. Correct. Hold on, bro. Let me turn on the subtitles. Okay, is it one of these trees? This tree had the apples in it. This is not Zora's domain. Also, Zora's domain is in the light world. Yeah, I'm not where I need to be. This area right here had no relevance the entire game. It's just there to take up map space. I thought a dungeon would be there. It made sense to me. You guys want to see me get hit, all right? If I had infinite time, would I give DSV even a single set? No, I would not. It's not that tree, is it? That tree is a different color. Okay, no. It doesn't matter how much money you give him, because he's going to be begging for more money the next day, no matter how much money he made the previous day. It literally does not matter. He will always be begging! In the words of DSP, he can get wet rot. If I had infinite money, would I give him a single cent? Still no. Just to mog him and dab on his corpse and the remnants of whatever's left in the hereafter. No, we gotta go up top. Money runs out, ding dong. You can't live off one day's worth of money. Look, Phil's gotta learn how to work for his money, doob. Maybe he can be like Keemstar, he can find $1 in the woods. I found a dent dollar, found a dent dollar. DSP finds a rare $350 hit in the woods off stream. You guys gotta believe him. I actually was going the right way. Hi, Sunlight Seeker. Good evening, Dingus. I need sleep, so I think I'll leave you on. If you're still on at like 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., I'll say hi again. This will be a shorter stream than usual. I just wanted to wrap up the last few things in Link to the Past, GBA. I had one more bonus dungeon to do, which I did complete. This last thing I'm doing is just to satiate a little thing that was kind of itching at the back of my head, back of my neck, back of my mind. But I'll be live again later tonight for another stream. I'm stream maxing in order to break your watch streak. But hi, Sunlight Seeker. There are no trees here. Woozle was fucking with me. Many such cases. Hey, Obama. I hope you have a good snooze. Sunlight Seeker? Can you go into waterfall? Not that waterfall. Nope. Not that one. Yes, ruin the stream streak. I love ruining stream streaks. It's my favorite thing to do. Farming watch streak points. You don't legitimately have a 60 stream streak because one of those streams was from a day in which Dingus did two streams. So, in reality, you actually have a 59 stream streak. I think it's like a 4-hour grace period between streams. So after you end stream, you have to wait 4 hours, then do another stream, and only then Twitch will consider it a brand new stream. Otherwise, it's not counted. I think it's 4 hours. You do have to wait an amount of time, because you can have like multiple VODs, because like the stream going down or something, you can have multiple VODs. Because of the grace period, when you look in your analytics, Twitch will consider it the same stream. They give you a little grace period so that it's not counting as 2 streams. Arlo slap stream tonight? Probably. But it's really just one Arlo video. Okay, there wasn't a tree here. I was just making sure. I did 2 streaks from Johan streams yesterday on Call of Cthulhu. He went really, really long with that stream. Like, he went to hours. I would never see him streaming out unless he's doing like a Game Awards restream or something. I would not mind more late Han streams. But he had a little speak and spiel about how he's very specific about his time slot, which I can understand. What if I use the fairy fountain? This one? Oh, is this how you get the fabled golden net? I had to toss it in this fountain and not the Fat Fairy's fountain? Oh. Was that the end of the game? I wanted to finish it? He's been neglecting finishing lots of games lately. I actually gave him props on finishing most of the games that he starts, instead of just forgetting about them. Rule of Rose. Alright, well first I need to catch a regular bee. Be yourself. But no, he usually does give an honest effort at finishing what he starts, which I can appreciate as a streamer who also has a lot of games in his rotation, that also has a lot of games that he needs to finish. I looked the golden bee up, have fun. What do you mean by that? Oh, that's one I gotta carry. I can straight up just cut the signs now. Nothing can get in my way. Okay. Now let's toss it in the fountain. It's an actual... What do you mean, actual? How would you know to do that moment? I'm thinking of getting Iceman to play Draw on the Life. I've never played those on DS, right? Isn't it like a Scribblenauts thing where you whatever you draw comes to life? Or I guess in Scribblenauts you just like type a word and the thing just appears. I've never played Scribblenauts or Draw on the Life. It's funny because he was right there earlier, Lamau. What do you mean by that? Before Scribblenauts, it's an extremely Christian game. I don't think I ever would have figured that. The Christian game in which you draw things to life? Well, it makes sense. It's called Drawn to Life. Why am I... Now I'm doing the wrong thing against those. But yeah, no, that makes sense. It's called Drawn to Life, not Drawn to Murder Babies. Drawn to the life of Jesus. Okay, it kind of looked like she was gonna appear. No! That doesn't look like a golden bee to me. No, that made sense. That made who would think to have done that? That makes sense. Pray to God, as in the Christian God. I thought that was the only God. You know, there are some other sussy gods that are worshipped by other people. I don't know anything about those gods. There's that elephant guy with the multiple arms. You know how much multitasking that guy could probably get away with? I don't know, that was my only hint. Catching a regular bee and tossing it in the fountain. Let's restock on fairies. If it's not that, let's just restock on fairies. It was worth a shot. No, that was a smart theory. You play as a golem, not that golem. And the Reposes are just reskinned Hebrews. The main villain, Wolfer, is literally Lucifer. Hey, Pat Noticer. I turn on a Dingus stream and he's chasing fairies. So it's, you know, it tracks. It's in character. I did try the fat drag queen in the dark fairy world. In a dark world. He did not give me my golden net. We could toss it. You could toss the bee in the dark world. Will free, as in free will. Bravo, bravo, Nolan. I guess we didn't toss the bee in her fountain. Okay, it's not that. It was worth a shot. Wait, all I have to go off so far is likely connected to fairies. Might have something to do with Zoro's domain, but also Woozle cannot be trusted for anything. And an NPC might talk about it, but I don't know where that NPC is. And Sir Patchy says it's legit a how would you know to do that moment. Let's see. Fairies in Hyrule. Oh golly, there was one over here. Yes, also the Dark Shopkeeper will allow me to purchase golden bees. Stocksplane says he will not sell me golden bees unless I show him one. We have not fully 100% the game until we have allowed the shopkeeper to sell golden bees. Oh, no, this isn't the one where you toss. 25. I'll give you free money. Let's see. What else can I do here? Hammer? Magic powder! Oh, see, that would've been smart. Don't do it! Oh, shit. I feel like you can get to this one pretty early on. So I don't feel like it would be this fountain. If the golden bee is so broken, they wouldn't let you get it so early on, right? Okay, it's probably not this one. Where else did I see statues like that? Watch it be one of the torches or something. There are statues in the desert. A lot of statues in the ruins where the first dungeon was with Old Man Sassafras. Maybe the Sanctuary? There's also the Tower of Hera. The Ice Cave, I think, had statues. That's the closest one. We'll do there first. And then we'll fast travel around the other locations. Porphyry corrupts the creations of God as well as corrupts the use of the rainbow. Oh, rainbows are gay, so they must be corrupted under Christian rule. That's how it goes, right? Pretty sure this had a statue. No? Oh, wrong room. Hi, Silent Assassin. You're one of the many few who won't get their streak cucked by today's impromptu stream. Give me my money back. Wait a minute, this statue... Oh... It's blue. It's blue, it's blue! It's blue, I'm feeling good, it's blue! I never realized it was a different color from all the other statues in the game! Magic, oh, magic. It has to be! Why is it not magic powder? It's a magic fairy fountain! It should be magic... Magic powders fucking sucks. Break down the statue. Ocarina summons the golden bee from the statue like the weather vane. Shovel digs the statue out of where it is. Running. What do you know to do that? No. Okay, release this bee. No, not that one. Give me this one. Give me this one, please. Okay. Okay, yeah, it was Pegasus Dash. Well, it's not too bad. That was, what, The third place I tried? Anyway, Woozle's a fucking liar. It was the third place I tried. Look, that could have went longer. I had so many other places I could go to. There were so many other fairy fountains in the game. Okay, well, no. First, we have to induce the Dark World because my sparkles are out. I did not suss it out. Dude, that was like my third guess. If I had a fast travel point to that area, I would have gone to the other dungeons and hit the statues there before ever going there. Damn, I probably would have tried these fucking statues. No, that really is a how the fuck would you think to do that? That is... And I only thought to try that because that area doesn't have a fast travel point. And it was close by to the other fairy fountain. Oh my god, I don't even know where I'm going. We're going this way. What am I even doing? Pegasus Boots being the answer, I'm gonna critique that. That should be Magic Powder as the answer. But no, you're right insofar as that that could have taken so much longer. Is that really the only blue fairy statue in the game, though? Hi, Dahlia. You're one of many people whose watch streak is not being broken by this impromptu afternoon boot up. To fully complete Link to the Past. Where's your stupid little shop at? Here. Oh my, you have a rare bee, just like ours. Maybe it's not quite as rare as I thought it was. Okay, so now he sells it. Let's empty a bottle. Can you have it? Could you here, take it. Can I just catch it? Maybe I gotta leave first. There it is! Now it's available for purchase. Thank you very much. That golden bee, isn't it a sparkling beauty? Wow, it's useless! Wow, this is worthless. It's worth less than that, my boy. Let's test it out. Look at him go! Oh, no, anything but those guys. Damn, he's just flying across the map. Oh, he's gone. That's it? You do all that for a bee who sticks around for 20 seconds? I bought it and then immediately released it. Ta-da-da-da! Should have got a bunch of those fellers and set them off on the 4 swords. Do you think the golden bee would have done it? You know what? It sent me back to the beginning of the Palace of the 4 Sword. Does it reset the entire dungeon progress? One more thing. Watch as it trivializes the Ganon fight. It's not gonna trivialize Ganon. Remember when I was desperately looking for a red rupee? I still have my 4 swords. Let's just see. Let's see how bad these golden bees really are. Emblem engage! Go! Get him! He's not doing anything. Wait, no, it's fucking with his AI! It's making him spurg out. He doesn't know how to react. Okay, that actually did kind of fuck with him. The game didn't expect you to bring the golden bee to this fight. No, this boss isn't really... It's really not stationary. So it makes sense that the golden bee would mess with them like that. Someone like Ganon... I don't think it'd mess with Ganon, because Ganon always stays in one place. Like, he kind of more so teleports around. So I don't think the golden bee would mess with him in the same way that it would with Dark Link. What was he doing with that? What were you thinking there, bud? Best 88 rupees ever spent? True. Look at this cuck here. Mogged. Yeah, best deal in Hyrule for sure. Or best deal in the Dark World. Yeah, 1B for Purple Lonk. Get him! Get him, my liege! No, come on! It did nothing! It helped me get 1 hit on him. He's doing a combo. He's doing a butt splash. Oh, he finally got me. Oh yeah, it is so goofy how that works. Come on, I'll get you again. I'll get you again. I'll show you to your... Well, these are just like composite links. They don't actually have an uncle. I was gonna say, like, I'll show you your Dark World uncle. Your fucking corpse, bro. You fucking corner him. He's spawn camping! Thanks for the engagement today. Appreciate it. Thank you, Frederick. I think this is my last fairy. Oh no! You're doing that prematurely, I think. I got him. Owned. L, your mom. Kneel! Kneel before Christ in my Christian drawn-to-life game. B-Strat wins. So imagine coming in there with 4 golden bees, all for Purple Link. You missed it, Ivan. I completed the Palace of the Four Sword twice! And technically the second time it was just a beeline straight to the end. We did it! Yes! Trolls have lost! Hey, Carl. Hey, Carl. I love you too. We did it, Carl. The game is beaten. It's ogre. It's done. We never have to boot up this game ever again. The question is... No, we could do... For the second stream tonight, we could unwind. We could chill. We'd do a little bit of Arlo. Inconsequential gaming nonsense. We could proceed to Link's Awakening. It's based on what the viewers want. So you know what? Link to the Past decompression, yeah. 3-minute poll. The power of viewer's choice! Except it's not really viewer's choice because I'm giving you 2 choices and everything else is getting vetoed. Viewer's illusion of choice! Hi, Murray. Explain snippets. The mask is what generates the bullets that they have. Or no, their bodies generate the bullets, and the mask is the means of conveyance, allowing them to shoot out the bullets. You can vote in the poll now! Right now! If we start Link's Awakening right now, not right now, but like as in tonight, I'm still gonna do Splatoon Thursday and Friday, and I got Mario Kart on Saturday with Anne. So if I start it tonight, it will be a while before I get back to it. That would be the only thing to keep in mind. Vids equal Arlo, but no, it's not just Arlo. Hi, Jesse. It's the promised Double Dingus stream day, Juzzy. Carl used to be such a big proponent for watching the vids on stream. Now he's the first person to say no vids, no fucking videos. You can scam the poll. I think a cheeky person would vote for option 2 and then use all their points for infinite amusement. Juzzy is banned from voting on account of being a cheating fucking bitch. Wow. I didn't know you felt like that. Alright, guys. What a great game. What a meaningful game. Very interesting game. I would put it between a 9 and a 10. It's a very meaningful experience. Very fulfilling. Brings a tear to my eye to think about games like this and how they aren't made anymore. I think I'd still maintain Minish Cap is the best for me. Then Link to the Past, then the Oracle games, and then Link's Awakening. Perhaps Link's Awakening I'll change my mind on. We play it possibly later tonight, according to the poll results. I'm gonna ebb by what the audience desires in their heart of hearts. Hey, Chrono. We contribute right now, and we'll open one more pack of Zelda cards. All right, Link's Awakening wins. Okay, Link's Awakening. We'll start. We can start Link's Awakening. It'll be the Game Boy Color DX version, which I never finished. As a 3DS enjoyer. I only finished the remake, and apparently I finished the remake so long ago, I'm not even familiar with the adventure. Dingus Closet Cleaning stream? No, I have swept and I mopped. I got a dust. It'll be a while before I don't think I can dust today. I still gotta fucking finish the Splatoon overlay. I still gotta eat. Did you guys know I haven't ate anything yet? I have not eaten today. Yeah, I was hoping that was gonna add a golden bee uses counter. It did not. It did not. Oh, hi, Mark Dingle. As in me. Me when I'm looking in the mirror. Oh, hi, Mark Dingle. Well, guys, there it is. The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Swarsky to take care of the dust. You go to get gold dust. What was that guy that got kicked off of That Being Said? I gotta ask him. Steve. You gotta get gold dust. He was the one who said that, right? I'm not making that up. I'm not getting that wrong. You gotta get gold dust. Review Tech was seething that they kicked that guy off. They removed that guy for his political opinions. Wow! That being said, exposed for political biases. No, they just don't want any of that stuff on their stream. I'm sure they could hire the most right-wing detractor on there, and if he got on stream with them constantly talking about how the elites are all pedophiles instead of just like exclusively talking about DSP being a pedophile, they probably wouldn't be too happy. Chef Hotspot, I know you. You stream, and you're raiding me when I'm done with my own stream? Hi, Chef Hotspot. Thank you for the raid. See if I can type. I can type. I will follow you back. What were you doing? Do you have any clips? Every time someone raids, I play a clip. So you better have clips, and they better be funny, and they better not be awkward, and they better not be someone just misclicking the clip button. Oh, FIFA 21. That's kind of a shame that they don't call it FIFA anymore.
Shoot out from all sides, dip in reaction to Miss Ochimizu's cry, and begin wrapping around her, across her body. It's just like Tanami-san.
What Atlas slop is this?
No, wait, it isn't. This is more like Miss Ochimizu is offering herself up.
You're a little squirrel, dude? No squirrel, PNG tuber?
Oh, God. God.
What?
Oh my God.
The hell is that?
Are you... Was that frickin' you up there, bud?
To hell with them.
Guys, if that clip got you as hard as I did, you can join me in following for future comedic stylings of Chef Hotspot. Thank you for the raid. You did catch me at the tail end of my own stream, though. I was only booting up to a fully complete Link to the Past Game Boy Advance version, which I have done. The viewers have spoken, and they are forcing me to boot back up again later tonight for Link's Awakening. So, yeah, I think we'll be doing just that. But I do appreciate you for stopping by regardless. I appreciate everyone's for stopping by. It's very short and inconsequential 2-hour boot up. But yeah, you guys voted for it. No, you're voting for no Arlo? Why? You guys love the video streams. You guys love what you guys always say. Guys, Dingus is corpo now. Dingus does not chill out like he used to. Dingus doesn't just do random streams anymore where he just watches videos. He used to watch true crime. The whole stream would be true crime. Wow, now you actually want me to play video games? I think you don't know what you want. Remember the 2 cakes thing? Whoa, boy, 2 cakes. You can have 2 cakes, and yet I give you the option for the 2 cakes, and instead you say, no, dingus, I want you to play more video games, actually, because I care about you and what you're doing, rather than a Muppet complaining about Nintendo. Is my model made of quads, triangles, or biangles? Biangles. Because I hate the video streams, I used to think that the core audience didn't like me just playing a video game and not watching something on the side. I still think that, actually. Because I know people definitely don't show up for the game. The game can entice you to come, and it might make it easier to talk to me. But I know in reality, you show up to hear me babble, and the game doesn't really fucking matter. But if I lose in a game that's funny, or if it's a game you played before, it makes for easier discussion and talking points. That's why you always play the popular games. You play the normie fucking slop like Zelda, so you get more organic category people coming through, and more of your regulars come in and they're like, oh my god, this is that game I played when I was a kid. I can't wait to see this dingus play it and fail in it for the first time. You can talk about that bullshit, but I don't want to listen to other people rant and rave about bullshit. I'm gonna be so honest, Puddin', that was like the first 3 years of the stream. It took me like a long time to get comfortable with the idea of not just putting something on while playing whatever it is I wanted. Because again, I kind of look at streaming as this is what I would already be doing if I was offline. Like, I would just wake up in the morning and just wrap up Link to the Past, even if I had no one watching. So I kind of entered it with that. It wasn't really me putting on a performance, going out of my way, being entertaining to other people. More so, here's what I'm already doing offline. I'm just doing it online. And if you want to drop by and talk to me, that's a-okay. So I didn't really give a fuck too much if I was watching something else or not. Because again, it'd be something I'd be doing offline anyway. Oh, I'm playing a game and I also happen to be watching a video on the second monitor. But I would say I've changed. I've changed in how I process those things. Now, if I'm playing like Xenoblade, and we're at like hour 300, and I'm not doing any story bits, like, okay, it's game dependent, obviously. Like, I don't give a fuck. We're watching stuff during Xenoblade. I don't care. I care to finish it, but I don't care if I'm just wandering the overworld. Like, Xenoblade X was very just chatting and video friendly. But I guess I'm a bit more courteous to the gameplay experience now than I was back then. It's part of the checkmark pignosis. All right, let's get out of here. It's the wrong song. It's the wrong song, Pablo. It's the wrong song. I'm sick of it. That's also the wrong song. Why is it like this? T for the mini stream, you're welcome. I actually have to refresh my media player. Where it's just completely disappeared. The shit I just requested is no longer even here.
Sounds good.
Thank you for the follow, Solar Man. I gotta roost again. Thanks for stopping by! And make sure to come back later tonight. Hi, Coggers. It is a 2-hour Andy, though. Link to the Past is done, and we're gonna do Link's Awakening, because you want... What? Starbucks? Why did it just skip it? Why does it just fail to play back? It's nice to rest Whatever. Trying to break my streak, you fat for hell yeah. Fuck Australians. What do you think about that? Anyway, we're gonna rate GPM as a reference to yesterday's hilarious conversation. But bye-bye, adios, and meet me time. We'll see you when we see you. And if we didn't see you, then we didn't see you. But if we did see you, then we saw you. And if we didn't see you, hopefully we'll see you next time. If I can see myself in the mirror each and every single day, hopefully I can inspire viewers like you, Brew, to see themselves in their mirrors each and every single day. You know, tomorrow's never guaranteed, chat. Every minute might be your last. So be kind to your fellow dingus. Remember to always stay swollen, never stirred. Be well, and be swell. Alright, but GPM made it a point to shitstir and complain that I no longer raid him. Perhaps he should have considered the fact that he always raids me, and always ends before I do. What a disingenuous conversation from the get-go. So let's ruin his little secret boys club of people who talk about me behind my back along with everybody else in the sector. Let's ruin their little cool guys club while he plays Dead by Daylight. And the raid message for this will be: successful gaslight raid. Your next one will be... Let's see... The next GPM raid after this will be 366 days from now. Yes, wait for a leap year. GPM is playing Dead by Daylight. So, you can enjoy that. GPM definitely still follows the old dingus dogma. He'll put on videos while playing games. He's not putting on a video right now. But many such people are live. Tevin is live. You can watch the pre-stream, which is no longer the pre-stream. He's now on gameplay. I will see you later tonight for Link's Awakening. Bye-bye! Take it easy.